welcome to my blog. Here today with Richard Wallace from Un Amour de Thés. And we're going to be speaking about local business. One of my favorite things to do is to support local businesses, Richard. So tell me a little bit about Un Amour de Thés.
Well, you actually walked the talk because you came in and you were really helpful when we chatted. We had a couple of good points, but what was really cool was immediately after you gave us a review, and that's one of the best ways to support local business.
Yes, absolutely.
We've been around for 20 years, puis depuis ce temps-là, on a établi une réputation d'avoir une grande sélection de thé. So people come in and if they're looking for something special, or they're coming in and they're looking for something just to try to get the sample on. We get people from here in the neighborhood, and we also get people coming from all over the city, from Lorraine.
So that's a great point, Richard. We are in Outremont, and the Google reviews, yes, they are very helpful for local businesses. And Outremont is actually a very dynamic neighborhood. A lot of people have preconceived notions about Outremont as it being expensive or not accessible, but it's to the contrary, actually. There's a lot of development in the recent years here on Bernard in particular, and I've had the experience of selling some property here in this area, and it's a great investment, a great return on your money. So if you're ever looking for a condo or a new divided property, this is a place to come, and it's accessible to the universities, it's accessible to downtown, it's not too far from the mountain either, so great little neighborhood.
It's very cool, and as you know, they're starting to develop for the university, all the student housing over there. So again, it's just, we're seeing a big development.
Yeah, and we know that the future trends in Montreal are to really develop communities, to have that community's sensibility, and having businesses like Un Amour de Thés that have something different to offer. We've done the coffees, we've done the sitting around the Starbucks. Nobody wants to be in a Starbucks anymore. So how do you see the difference between the Starbucks era and now a quaint little local business?
Well, I think the Starbucks era, what they did do was raise the price of coffee.
No, yeah,
right?
Yeah.
But what happened was they raised an awareness to coffee and tea as being more than just like one, double kind of thing. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but there's other options.
We both love tea.
Yeah,
and coffee.
Well, that's the thing is that there are so many people are hungry now to learn about more things, and like I said, we have 300 teas, so we'll get people to come in and ils peuvent déguster puis quitter avec un échantillon de quelque chose, and that really helps people sort of become integrated. But to your point, one of the things that's really happened here is they closed the road in the summer, and there's thoughts of, I believe there's even a development plan for them to close it all year round. At first, as a local business, we were kind of
don't want that.
No, but exactly what you were saying about communities, this has become a very apparent community. There's lovely little lights out in the street. We're considering opening a little earlier, a little later.
You want to be able to walk to your destinations and not have to take the car, and so that's actually a big change for you because you came from Baie-D'Urfé.
I did.
So Richard sold the property recently and is experiencing living in Montreal now. How was that experience?
I'm really, I spent 25 years in the burbs, and certainly the West Island, which is a bubble into itself. And then to be downtown, it's really interesting. Like you said, I hop over the mountain, literally drive over the mountain to come to work. That's about 7 minutes.
Yeah.
And then
priceless.
No, it's crazy. It's just crazy. And then unless only not during the cycling.
Yes.
Because when the World Cup or whatever it is, everything's shut.
Yeah.
And it's about 3.5 hours.
I love cycling. Everybody knows I love cycling. So Richard, it's actually really great to have had a chance to chat with you. So if you're ever looking for anything special to do in Montreal, come and visit Un Amour de Thés. And if anybody wants to sell their property out there in the West Island and to make the jump to come to Montreal and some of our great neighborhoods like TMR, Outremont, the downtown core Ville-Marie, give me a call. I'd love to help you and make sure that you get the best property and the best value for your sale. Anna Mancuso, real estate broker and your local realtor.